Have you ever gone to your buddy's place to play Dungeons and Dragons and wondered what the soundtrack would ever be? Well, Baldur's Gate 3 has exactly that. Let's check it out.
Dance upon the stars tonight, smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace, faith, care, all the love I can't repay. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace, faith, care, all the love I can't repay.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Was
What a
pretty.
voice.
Just so ethereal.
Yeah. Wow.
The angels are singing.
Yeah. If this is your first time joining us, my name's Dave Braley, and I am a pro singer with more than 2 decades worth of experience, and I'm here with my housemate, Kate. Hi, Kate.
Hi.
What's
Hi, everybody. I've
So-
got none of that, but opinions nonetheless. So,
Absolutely. So we've got a great tune so far. So this is from
This is
Baldur's
very
Gate 3.
pretty.
Baldur's Gate 3 is and the idea was spawned off of Dungeons and Dragons. That is a game that I never got into, even with my theater background. Never got into the Dungeons and Dragons. So
everybody around me, though.
everybody around you
Yes.
got, yeah. When I went to college, I had my buddy Tim. He was a big Dungeons and Dragons guy. He'd come into my dorm room. I had a little single, so it was tiny, New York City, so it was a little tiny closet of a room, and he was there early, but he was in his cape and like had
Already
the full.
set to go.
Oh yeah, and then
Yeah.
and he's talking about these duels and these fights, and then all of a sudden this gargoyle came up behind me, and I turned around and I took my staff and I shoved it up his nose, and it's just, and he's so into it, and I
My
get it.
little brother,
I get
3
it.
of my 4 boys.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh my gosh, I get it. It's it sounds fun, but I remember asking him, I was like, "Do you have a game?
Superhero.
Yeah. Do you have a video? Do you have a screen or something? Is it a board game?" And like, nope, just a group of people and a 60,000 sided dice.
Dave is my oldest, does anime for them. He's got his own book, and just like they write their own stories, and he creates books. He's a great graphic designer.
Yeah.
Has a field day with it.
That's great. I think it also caused a lot of controversy back in the 90s. It was a big scare, especially in New Jersey.
Yeah, I'm from Pennsylvania.
Right.
Well, Ohio originally, but grew up in Pennsylvania. So the same, the devil worship.
And I was raised in New Jersey, and in New Jersey it was ridiculous. It was like that. It was Dungeons and Dragons and Magic the Gathering were the two. And I was in Boy Scouts at the time, and back then Boy Scouts were religiously affiliated.
Yes.
And we'd bring in. They played Dungeons and Dragons. I tried to learn how to play Magic the Gathering. I could not figure it out. It took me. It was so no. I lost interest in that game in about 5 minutes. But they were genuinely scared of these games, and it was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But how could you be scared
of heavy metal music too?
This
at
is
the
true.
time. So,
and how could you be scared of this?
All of that.
The Weeping Dawn. How could you be scared of this? It's so ethereal, so
this
light.
This sounds like angels singing.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful voice. What a gorgeous voice. Let's keep going because I'm enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
And clearly, I've been chatting far too much. Let me just rewind about 5 seconds.
Before we go any further, if you're enjoying this content, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, as well as ring the bell so you get notified every time I post new content. Thanks so much for supporting. Let's get back to it.
Here we go. beautiful strings. Yeah.
Sounds like angels.
I like that. Throwing in the 2.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
Hey guys, if you're enjoying the content, why don't you join me over on Discord? You could join the conversation or even start your own. You could post your requests, you could put forward your votes towards what might come out next week, next month, who knows? Come on over and join us. Talk to you soon. Let's get back to it.
That was beautiful. That was so nice.
Just lovely.
It was a great, the last, you don't get to see what we film. I do these in chunks. So the previous song that we just listened to was actually a group called Battle Beast. So it's a heavy metal, really hardcore.
Yeah, we went from the heavy metal to the very
This was just
ethereal,
a very nice, relaxing, like, oh, this kind of grounded us. And it was, I can see, I love the strings, the harp. It's very, like you said, it's very ethereal, that voice. So simple, so light, but very clear. It's very crisp, very just right in the pocket, never faltered.
That sounds silly, but it reminds me of a creek. Like,
yeah.
Just the crystal clear, and it's cold, but it's just I don't know, something about it just sparkles.
What I love about this is that Borislav is his name, the man who orchestrated and arranged all the music. And he really just, I mean, as you have to in an original soundtrack, really creates these environments. And I could just, with that song, I could close my eyes and I could see it's morning. And you could see like the sun's just slowly coming up over the horizon. You could almost feel that crispness in the air with her voice. You could hear the sound of the trickling sound of a creek.
Yeah.
It's just all these things. And it really just, it's beautiful. It was beautiful. Well done. Very, very cool.
Very light.
Looking forward to more. Guys, I had a great time. Did you have a good time?
I had a great time.
Awesome. We'll catch you on the flippity flop.
Bye, guys.
Bye.